Hey you guys, this is Beth from Dainty Daisy Merchandise. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I'm a part-time reseller and a stay-at-home mom. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how I organize and store over 500 pieces of jewelry with recycled materials. These are little templates that I've made for each piece of jewelry that we'll be looking at. Let's first go and grab our cardboard boxes. This is currently where I'm keeping my cardboard boxes that have not been broken down. My husband is not too thrilled about it. Now we will move on to using these little templates that I've made. I use a lot of the necklace template, so you'll see me in here trying to utilize as much of the space as I can for necklaces, and I also use a ton of the bracelet template. I really try to utilize as much of the box as possible. This is all recycled material, so I really try to utilize as much as I possibly can and get as many templates out as I can per box. Now that I think I have used every inch of this box, I will take a pair of scissors and get to cutting. Sometimes I enlist my husband to do this with me. And ta-da, this is what it will look like when you get done. I like to use recycled material to store all of my little templates in. Now that we have all of our cut up cardboard, we're going to be getting our little recycled craft paper twist ties, a pair of scissors, and right now I'm using a screwdriver to punch holes in my cardboard, but I think there is like other little hole punching devices that you can use that are super helpful. This is just something I have around the house that I didn't have to go and buy. I like to set everything out so that I'm just ready and organized to get my jewelry out. I also use these little acrylic trays to put all of the jewelry after my unboxing. I'll separate each one from earrings and bracelets and smaller pieces to bigger, chunkier necklaces and little chain necklaces. And I like to do this just to keep myself organized and to show what I have to list still. Here is our first piece of jewelry. It's actually going to be this little brooch that we got a couple weeks ago in our Goodwill Blue Box unboxing. And what we're going to do is just take our little screwdriver and poke little holes in through the cardboard. After I have poked my little holes through, I will grab a twist tie. And when I am connecting the jewelry, I just really like to look it over and see where the best spot is for me to place the twist tie. I want to make sure that I'm not going to damage the jewelry as it's shipped, but I want it to be held in place so that it's secure and that it doesn't get damaged on the way to the customer. If I am shipping this item out and not putting it in storage, then I would wrap it in some recycled wrapping paper or recycled newspaper. Both work really great to protect the jewelry. I'm always finding creative ways to protect the jewelry from getting damaged during the route to the customer. And I think that's probably one of the most challenging parts, is just trying to make sure that the jewelry is safe, but is also using recycled materials. Next, I will grab my Sharpie and I will write BR1, and that is for brooch 1, and I'll use that for organizing. We will continue to store each one of our pieces of jewelry in this way. I will grab a piece of cardboard, go ahead and grab a twist tie, get a Sharpie and write R1, and I have little abbreviations for each piece of jewelry, and that's just used for my organizing. And another reason why I love storing with this cardboard pieces is if you make a mistake like I did here, you can just poke new holes in it and it's still a usable piece of cardboard. I love this bracelet template because I can use it for multiple different designs. It fits bangle bracelets, but it also works really well for chain link bracelets. I can wrap it right around, and it also works really nicely with stretch band bracelets. Now, necklaces are the most fun and interesting pieces of jewelry to try to store and to try to ship. There's just so many chains and longer pieces to these designs that you have to be really creative in the ways that you're going to be shipping and storing these pieces. I also like to try to cut these twist ties in half if I can manage it. It just helps me use less and try to utilize as much of those twist ties as possible. And don't forget about that extra chain length in the back of the necklace. I always try to make sure to have those secured as well. Now that we have seen how I organize my jewelry, let's go ahead and look at how I'm storing these with recycled goods. And this is how I store over 500 pieces of jewelry. It's in these old strawberry containers that I have kept over from getting from the grocery store. And I love the way that they are see-through and that they actually have the little like slits on the side where the cardboard actually slides right in perfectly. So it stays kind of upright. And then I also recycle these containers from Goodwill. I recycled a lot of containers from Goodwill so far. So definitely check out your local Goodwill and see if they have any containers that you can use for jewelry storage. I use these for necklaces, rings, and I just remove the lids on the strawberry containers if I'm going to be using it for necklaces. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.